Hello friends, it's time for science. Before we get started, you all have a science book that came in your packet. It looks a little bit differently. I blew it up big so that we can see it in this video, but yours are half sheets of paper. So you're going to want to cut that book in half and then put them in order. Scientific method page first. Then the observe page, predict, explore, check, and then our reflection page after. And then you will want to cut out 4 squares of rain and explode on the following page. That will be glued on to the last reflection page. Okay. Also, I have put the directions in this laminated pouch so that I can look at the step-by-step directions without getting it dirty. You can also put your half-page booklets in here if you would rather do that, and you can do it over and over again. And then I also suggest having either a marker or a stamp or a crayon so that your student can answer their pages as we go along. If you do not want to do the science experiment at home and you're following along to this video, I do ask that your students still pause the video and answer their questions along with us so that when we are looking at their IEP goals, we know exactly what your student was able to do. Observe, predict, explore, and check their answers. Okay? Thank you so much. Let's get started. It's time for science, and we are going to do an experiment called Rain in a Jar. We've been reading all about the little raindrop, and today we got lots and lots of rain. So let's explore making a rain cloud in a jar. We are all scientists, and we can do 4 things. Scientists observe. We use our eyes to see. What do I need for my experiment? We predict. We use our brains to guess what do we think is going to happen. Scientists explore. We use our eyes, our ears, our nose, our hands to explore and do the experiment, but we do not taste. And we check our answers. We look at what we predicted and we see if what happened is the same or different. Let's get started. Scientists observe, and when we observe, we ask, what do we need? What do we need for a science experiment? As we go along, we can mark on our page what we have in front of us. I see a jar. A jar is glass and it's clear so you can see through it. I see water. Miss Kyle put water in a cup. I see food coloring, blue food coloring. And I see shaving cream. Shaving cream is white and fluffy and smells really, really good. As we go along, our students can mark this on their paper and you can match the item with the picture as you go along. Let's turn the page. Scientists predict. We use our smart brains and we ask ourselves, what will it do? What do we think our science experiment will do? Explode or rain? You can hold this up and have the student make a guess. They can also pull out the 2 pieces that are cut out and hold them apart, so whichever one is touched or grabbed is their answer, and then you can help them in dabbing their answer on their page. So we're going to ask, What will it do? Rain or explode? I think it's going to rain. We've been reading all about rain this week. We're using blue food coloring, the same color as rain. I think it's going to rain. Let's turn the page. Scientists explore. It's time to do the experiment. That means we're going to look, listen, do not taste, feel maybe, and smell with our nose. It's time to do the experiment. Again, if you are not doing it at home, continue to watch the video and your child can make guesses and predictions and reflections as to what they think Miss Kyle's video is going to do. So here we go. First, I need my jar. And I need to put the water in the jar. You want to fill up the jar until it's about 3/4 of the way full. Maybe a little bit more water. I can get water from the sink. You want to fill it almost to the top so that you can fill it the top with shaving cream and it's not too much. I put the water in the jar. You can see the line. Next, I need a little bit of water in a separate cup. Just a little bit. And some blue food coloring. I'm going to put a little drop of food coloring in there. I'm going to stir with a spoon. I have blue water. Blue water. The next thing I'm going to use is just a medicine dropper that you can use from any of your household medicines, liquid medicines, children's medicines. If not, you can always just pour it in slowly, but this will help when the child wants to do it at home and have a little bit more control over where that water will be going, okay? I'm gonna suck up this water in my medicine dropper. Blue. Next, I need to put the shaving cream on top. This is a fun one, and I encourage you, if you're brave, to let your student help you in spraying this shaving cream on top. Here we go. Fill it all the way up to the top so that there's a little bit over. It looks like a cloud, just like our raindrop that fell from the cloud. Okay, now I need to take my dropper. I'm gonna turn this around so that you can see it. I'm gonna take my dropper and put it on the cloud, just a few drops. Nice and slow. And watch when you put the blue water in, what happens to the jar. You can do a few drops all over the cloud. The more you put on, the quicker you'll watch the cloud go down. Oh, Miss Kyle's making a mess. What is happening? I can see with my eyes there is blue coming down into the jar. I see blue on top. I see blue on bottom. It's going through the cloud and making rain. I do not hear anything. I smell shaving cream. I am not going to taste it, and I do not have to touch it today. I can look and see I made a rain cloud. A rain cloud. It might help if I put, there we go, a white background. There's my rain cloud. Wow. If your student likes this experiment, you can do this with multiple colors and make a rainbow. I see my cloud. We did our experiment. You can watch it, you can do more as you go, but it's time to open back up to our check. It's time to check our answers. What did it do? Did it explode and make a mess? No. Did it rain? Yes, it did. So we can mark our answer. It rained. It rained. A fun way to reflect is to pull out that last piece. And go back to your prediction. We predicted, or Miss Kyle predicted, that it was going to rain. What did you predict? I'm going to put rain right in my prediction slot. I predicted it was going to rain. You can mark what you predicted. What did you predict? And this guy doesn't have any glue. I predicted rain. And let's go back to our check your answers. I checked. It did rain. It did rain. I predicted it was going to rain. And when we checked our answers, what actually happened, it did rain. Are these pictures the same or different? Same or different? Rain, rain. That's the same. You can mark same on your paper. Rain, rain is the same. Good job being scientists. Our science experiment is all done. Nice job. Now it's time to go explore some more, do some more fun science. And tomorrow we will make our own raindrop. Have a nice Wednesday, everybody. Bye.